So we got our first great gray owl. It is way out here. Northern hawk owl up on the post. I think we got a boreal. I think we got a boreal. Yeah, I'll be back in a few days. Here again, my second home. I'm gonna fly out to Minneapolis. I have a meeting today, and then I'm gonna head up towards Duluth for the night. Got some spread out meetings over the next few days, but I'm gonna spend my free time in Sax-Zim Bog and see how many owl species I can turn up. It's Tuesday morning. We're gonna go old school. So these are the targets. I wanna knock out as many of these as I can. We got 15. Let's see if we can get 8. But I would take 0 of these for the real targets. Boreal, great gray, northern hawk owl. These are the 3 I am here to see. If I don't see these 3, then I'm gonna have to come back. These are what I need to make this a successful trip. So this is Alex. How do you pronounce your last name?
Sundval.
If you are looking for a bird tour, you're gonna wanna look him up. I'm gonna link him in the description, but we're just out here driving the roads, just looking for any pattern that is not a branch. Hoping for boreal owl up here probably the most, so. With a little bit of luck, this will be the next clip. All right, so we have red poles, so that's part of my list in the road. I know you can't see them. I'll pop a picture up right now. So we got our first great gray owl. It is way out here by this broken down dilapidated barn. I'll try and put it right in the bottom third, left bottom third. You can see it moving around. All right, so here we go. That's the first real target. Of course, we're hoping to get a closer one, but we take what nature gives us. Tell me why that particular bird was an adult.
Yeah, so you can see on that bird that the primary feathers are kind of a brownish color, and that means that they're old feathers that haven't been molted yet. They're not that kind of crisp gray color that the rest of the bird is. So that means that it's at least 2 years old.
You were talking about how those owls hunt by sound.
Yeah, they are primarily a sound-based hunter. That's why they've got that big facial disc. Directs all those little facial feathers are directing the sound to their offset ears, and they can hear through 2 feet of snow.
Damn. We're gonna keep looking, see what else we can find.
Beautiful Lake Superior.
Yeah, this is pretty cool actually.
Agate Bay.
So we're in this town, like an actual town with like stores and restaurants and houses, and we think we might be on to another owl. Let's see. One way to find owls are to find the birders. All right, so here's number 2, and there's literally a runner with her cell phone on it right here. All right, we're gonna go get some lunch. The morning tally, 2 great gray owls, which I'm definitely not complaining about. Would hopefully like to knock out one of the big targets this afternoon, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna take a quick break from the video to share with you my first children's book. If you have any 4 to 10-year-olds in your life, it's called Frog Butts and Toad Warts. I wrote it with Jessica Lee Anderson. She was the main author on it. She's a renowned children's author of 75 books. These are all my photos in it. It's on Amazon. The soft cover is $10. The hard copy is $20. I'll have the link in the description. Please consider supporting it because we need to foster this in our youth. We need to foster an interest in them with the world's maligned creatures, the cryptic, the unnoticed creatures, and we can do that through today's youth to keep conservation moving forward. Thank you, and back to the video. Northern hawk owl up on the post. One of the 3 main targets. Why are they called a northern hawk owl?
There's a few things why they're kind of called northern hawk owl. One of the things is they kind of look like a cross between a hawk and an owl. They've got a much reduced facial disc. They've got a long tail. They've got shorter wings than the other owls, more pointy. They have a very falcon kind of look when they're in sustained flight. They also hunt during the day, which is fairly unique to owls. Most owls are crepuscular or nocturnal, meaning they hunt at dusk or at night. So hawk owls are diurnal. They hunt during the day.
So it's pretty awesome. Now we're gonna head to the bog. So we saw 2 of these on the way in. I didn't get any video, but hopefully by the time I leave here, I can get some. And then, there we go. Getting there. All right, we got ruffed grouse up there. I'm gonna try and get a picture, but definitely wanted to get it on video first. This was on our list. It's shaky while we're driving, but there we go. So we have 3 off this list, and this is the real deal. 2 of 3 of my real targets. We'll probably add a bunch of this. So we're just riding along the bog here, looking for any little fluff balls for hopeful boreal owl. I'm just walking down this trail to see where it leads because I've been sitting on my ass all day. Need to get some steps in. Feeling like a slug. So the easiest way to get anything small in the bog is that feeder setups. Right there's a red-breasted nuthatch. Birds are pretty scarce as you're driving through, and they really flock to feeder stations they have set up.
Good solid looking.
It's a male purple finch right there. All right, here's one of my favorites. Where'd he go? There are 2 gray jays around. All right, so I just added 3 birds. Okay, so we knocked off purple finch. Here's a photo. Pine siskin. Here's a photo. And my favorite, Canada jay. Canada jays are awesome. We got Boreal number 2 right here. This one's a little more active. Active meaning it turns its head every now and then. Alright, here's a Canada jay, gray jay, whatever you'd like to call it. Totally just spotted my own owl. I'm like south of the bog. Where the hell is it? There he is. Is that a great gray? It is. Nice. So some animal went in there. So cool. And my heart just got going because I was driving and saw this. And it's just the end of a stick, but like from there, it's like, dude, is that a boreal owl just sitting out there? Okay, I had to act fast because this thing landed really quickly, but we have a red crossbill and it was just 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wanted 7 or 8, so let's see if we can knock out another one before the day is over. All right, I'm expecting it to pick back up. Now it's past 4 o'clock. Maybe I can knock 1 or 2 more out before I leave the bog for God knows when the next time I'll be here. I think we got a boreal. I think we got a boreal. There he is. US owl number 14, boreal owl. That stick is absolutely killing me though. We got it. Successful trip, all 3. Trips never go this well. And we got a bonus barred owl. So these are what they call the Admiral feeders. And there's just a few feeder setups that people do out in the bog that brings in the birds, because it's pretty hard to see stuff out here, like I said earlier. And while I wait, unfortunately, this was a flyby. So I'm gonna put a picture up that I have from a previous trip. But that gives me 8. All right, so we're hoping we can find a long-ear owl. I have them back my way, but I got some time to kill before the airport, and I had something to give to Alex anyway, so I'm gonna spend a few minutes looking. If you haven't yet, go to fascinature.live and sign up with your email address for my newsletter. You'll get updates on new videos, blog posts, projects that I'm working on, conservation stories, all delivered to your email. You can unsubscribe at any time. Please consider signing up, fascinature.live. You can easily flush these guys, so I want to be very careful and see it before it sees me, or at least get scared enough to fly. I don't want to, oh, there it goes. There it goes. We flushed it. He's somewhere in here. Long-eared owl. He's like, dude, what are you doing? Get out of here. Okay, well that was awesome. We just found a pellet too, so check this out. So this is one of the ways I'll find owls, is I'll look for the pellets, especially when it's like nice thick conifers or evergreens. But this is something that an owl spit up. You can see like the jaw of this rodent. Yeah, this is about what the cars look like when I'm done. When you think you're done, there is number 9 for the day. Okay, so why am I doing an outro at the airport? I wanted to see if I could spot a snowy owl from the plane and add to my list. I didn't, but it was a fantastic trip. I ended up with 1 long-eared owl to end the trip, 1 boreal owl, my biggest target, 1 northern hawk owl, lifer, 2 barred owls, and 11 great gray owls. 11 great gray owls. So it was just insane, and it just did not stop. So I'm not sure if you're watching for entertainment, trying to learn something, or maybe just picking up tips on going out in the wild and looking for these animals. But make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep getting more of whatever it is you're looking for. This is Bob Ferguson with Fascinature, reminding you to step into the outdoors.